History repeats itself. The history they teach us is intentional and selective, and most of this history is about catastrophic events that happened either to our ancestors or parents. The trauma they experienced gets passed down from generation to generation because our DNA holds this memory and it gets passed down through or along the family tree until this cycle gets broken by any family member who wakes up to this truth, a generational karmic breaker. They also program these traumatic events into our minds from childhood. So not only does your DNA carry these traumatic events, but also your mind. So it becomes very difficult to get out of this cycle of history repeating itself. You end up becoming a very fearful person, always on flight or fight mode. And in this, it's very easy to be controlled by outside forces whose main agenda is to enslave you. Your reality creation runs on programs, just like a computer. What you program your mind and emotional body with, you end up manifesting in your outside reality. This is how reality is created from the inside out. The history they teach us is for a reason. When majority of people share the same thought forms, they end up manifesting them in their reality. This then becomes a loop of a never-ending cycle, and it gets passed down from generation to generation. These are programmed into the collective as input, and the output is what we see on the world stage, as this is just a mirror reflecting individual and collective inner worlds. From this, history then keeps on repeating itself over and over again. Also, because the past is not past at all, it only exists as a memory. And if you keep focusing on that reality or thought forms by giving them your attention, you end up collapsing them, becoming your external reality too. All these systems, from educational, religious, and even government institutions, are based on fear. They tell you if you don't obey them, there is repercussions, hell in religions, jail, or being cancelled by the government and society, and becoming a failure if you don't join the education system, only to be programmed with a lot of bullshit. An awakened human being is impossible to control through fear, as they start operating from love and these higher frequencies like gratitude. Any fear that arises gets transmuted rather than becoming the base frequency. The system knows this, hence the constant fear mongering, mostly through the media too. It's either you are aware of the programs or you have been programmed. You start by questioning everything, all belief systems, because most of them are based off lies. That's why they are called beliefs. They only work if the majority of people take them as the truth. Use beliefs as a ladder to knowing, which is only found when you go within oneself.